Hey fellas, good evening. Are we live? Yes, we're live. Every time it's getting more and more late of my live post. I guess most of you guys are already asleep, already in bed. Got to make it early and get back on the initial 8:30 post, right? Every time around that time, I'm tired and took a nap. I don't know why. Okay, I have to be accountable. That's what today's topic are. Thank you very much for all supporting and yeah, today I had a call, a text message from my previous accountability leader. He's from Bangkok. Yep. We spoke for an hour plus 2 hours. Yeah, through our usual role play software. Anyway, I think all that, yeah, we have that we can chat, we can do role play. There's a place that we do normally. So there's a long time that we have not been. We did catch up and text and all, but he's a very, very good leader. So he's yeah, and he's my accountability leader in Dan Locke's team, Dan Locke's training teaching. So hi Minjo. So that we share a lot of things. He share on his because he's on in SWAT team closing. So we did a role play and learn a lot of things from him every time we talk every time. And he's a very good leader that believes in you. That is the type of leader that we want, right? We did talk about a lot of things and struggles, what my struggle is and what my plan is, and just very few simple questions that makes you think more in depth. That is how that's how powerful the training is. That's how powerful these people they are. So I've heard a couple of because everything we do, like entrepreneurs, they are very lonely. We're in a very lonely planet. All the entrepreneurs are, every one of them, because it's very difficult to find somebody that you can talk to and you can they understand. And yeah, I found a couple, not a lot, but that's good to me. These are the people that can push you, can have in check with you, that what you do accountable for. And I've heard one of the mentor that he did in his early days before very much success. Also during his training, he met another entrepreneur guy, which is very successful as well, and shared this concept, which I found, yes, that would work. It's a good concept to hold you accountable. So both of them meet and instantly they click and they share a lot of values and a lot of things. So they hold they instantly, and then over time, and then the other person says, hi, hey, why don't you be my accountability partner? So you say, okay, that is good. So but there is money involved to it. It's not business. It's like the accountability partner, let's say me and another person, right? Let's say me and another person, this accountability partner. So we all share the same thing. So the other guy, the other person have whatever business they're running, and I have my business, whatever business running. So every week or every 2 weeks that we meet and we chat and we talk and we share what's the next step that we're going to do in our thing, in either personal life or business or career or anything, right? So each share, and then we are accountable for the actions that to take to execute it before the next meeting, right? Let's say me and the guy, okay, he told me, okay, I'm gonna do in the next 2 weeks, and I told him this is what I'm gonna do in the next 2 weeks. We have to accomplish it, or we have to execute it, implement it, or something like that, whatever the result, regardless. So if you don't do it by the next meeting, we fail, right? We fail to execute or something like that. Then let's say I fail to do one thing, right? Out of 5 things for the next 2 weeks that I'm going to do. So I failed to do one thing. So I failed. So let's say he did he did accomplish all the 5 things or whatever 6 or 7 things that he said. So I lost, right? I lost. So in which I lost, how the money involved, I will have to pay him whatever amount that we agree on. Let's say $1,000 or $2,000, because that makes you really accountable to your actions, to whatever you do to accomplish. Do you get it? Is it? That's really good concept, right? You involve money. If you don't do, then I gain 1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000, right? Yeah, then you'll be hoping that guy, no, you're not gonna do it. So it also have another accountability concept, that but that is one way. I mean, it's two way that people will held you accountable for what you're gonna do the next 2 weeks or next week, 1 week. So you have yourself in check. Then if you don't do it, you feel the pinch, or even sometimes that you do something that you have a project or assignment, then your boss tells you to do, you have to get it done. Let's say it's gonna present presentation to somebody, that you have to do it, and if you don't do it, then man, then you tell the boss, then okay, we gotta reschedule the appointment or something like, something that you can escape, but it's not. But this is like, you can escape too, but it involves pain that you have to give him. You have to give, that type of accountability is so powerful, right? I'm looking for one, but I don't have much money to pay. So if anybody wants to be my accountability partner, I'm welcome. So another way of it's another it's not another concept is similar, but it's not accountability. I think it's called covenant. It is concept explained by a very well-known entrepreneur called named Myron Golden. They share in one of the classes that I had. Covenant is like in the ancient times, a long time ago. Right now, covenant is the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's similar. The thing right now we have is called contracts. In the old days, in the ancient days, the village tribes or something like that, leader or friends will come, and they have covenant. The covenant is like each one of them holds an animal, a cow, something like that. So each one of them, let me shorten the story so it won't feel so cruel or brutal. Let's say each brother, right? Not brother, friend. Okay, we have a covenant. So wait, let me see how the story say. Okay, no, yeah, a cow. He told the stories like that. A cow, each one, that person, let's say my good friend, and then me holds a cow. That was ancient time, right? So we killed the cow, and then he killed the cow, right? And then after that, we say we have the covenant. So right now, we cut our hand and we hold, and he cut his hand and we hold this like we are blood brothers. We are friends, we just friends. So we hold that we are blood brothers. Then we hold and we form a covenant, right? So whatever happens to me, if I don't do this and this and this, so what happens to me is like what happens to the cow. You know, that strong bond and that covenant that is so powerful, that whatever I do, whatever, if you're not here, I'll protect your family, I'll do whatever like what you do, or do more on that. That's the covenant that the ancient time they have. But right now, we call it contract. But the difference is the covenant is they don't have a contract. I will do whatever with my life to protect his family. But the contract is that's why the covenant is, how to put it. The covenant is something that will bond together. That I try to find the words that how he say. The difference with the contract is, the covenant is because of trust that is formed, right? The difference between covenant and contract is covenant have trust. I trust you. That's why we have the covenant, we are sworn brothers. A contract don't have trust. That's why it's formed contract. Because I don't trust you, that's why I have this contract. If you breach it, you're gonna pay me something, right? You're gonna compensate my loss and all. That's why I don't have. That's the difference, right? So you can use the same thing and merge it, and let's say the same concept of these two, the covenant and the contract, to do like accountability. That's what my opinion is, right? It's like a contract as well, but it's a good thing. If I don't do it, I'll pay you. I'll compensate what I don't do, right? That's a good concept for accountability. And then you go in check, because every week, every 2 weeks, then we in check on what have you accomplished the past 1 week or 2 weeks or a month, right? That would be great. That keep you in check of your actions, what you're gonna execute. That is very, very powerful. For me, to me, everybody lacks of this. Sometimes you procrastinate. That's why I talk about with my leader, and he asked that question, and how we encounter procrastinations and all. I'll share with you guys maybe some other days. So that is what I would like to share with you guys. That's what I learned from today, and this is what I think is a very good concept. That if you guys, if I give you guys some value or some inspiration to some ideas, I'm very happy. So thank you very much. It's late. I got accountable for myself to be early, right? Not so late. So thank you guys. Thank you for supporting, and I'm very grateful for all your views or likes. Thank you very much, and see you guys very soon. William Chen here, signing off. Good night.